Damn, slow down.
It's been a year since I made those for y'all, and that is far too long because they are so good. 3 pounds of hamburger meat seasoned with Watch Your Sister, a little soy sauce, garlic powder, your favorite Creole or Cajun seasoning, black pepper, and chicken bouillon. I'm using freezer paper. I don't want to press this all the way down because I don't want it tortilla thin. Set it to the side in a pan. If you feel like it's too thin, just push it in from the edges. All of our meat is locally processed. I couldn't even tell you exactly what it was. It's beef, probably deer, I really don't know. Lay a sheet down as a divider. Someone asked me why these were called smash burgers. And that made exactly 12. Now throw them in the freezer for a little bit. Now let's caramelize some onions. I would typically use white or yellow. This is all I have. I already have a little bacon grease in there from this morning's breakfast. I don't think I can ever remember of a purple onion. It's making me cry. These will be back in stock this weekend, along with the cutting boards. Add a little extra bacon grease from your bacon reserve if you need it. If you are using one of my roasting spatulas, it's not designed for long periods of time. I mean, it's common sense. If you leave it here for too long, it will eventually get hot. When we're caramelizing onions, that takes a while. So what I do is I just set it right here. These are a little bit more toasty than I had intended. They are pretty though. Set aside. Let's set up our dredging station. You'll need 2 shallow bowls, flour in one, buttermilk in the other. You could also use milk or half and half, it's fine. Whoa. 2 fresh eggs, some of your favorite hot sauce, black pepper to both, garlic powder to both, your favorite Creole or Cajun seasoning to both. I have to look at the camera in order for it to focus. The rule of thumb for your seasoning is after you stir it, you still want to see the seasoning. If you don't, add more. Ideally, you need to freeze these for a few hours so they're firm. I didn't do that, I didn't have the time. So I'm just gonna be very careful with them. Into your flour mixture first. They will break very easily. Then into your egg mixture. It's almost impossible to do wet hand, dry hand with these because you've really got to use 2 hands to hold them so they don't fall apart. But they do better when they're frozen. Set aside. And if they start to fall apart, just push them back together. It's fine. That's why you need to do as I say, not as I do. I'm only gonna do 6. I'm gonna put the other 6 back into the freezer, freeze them completely, and then put them like in a resealable container or something and put them back in the freezer for next time. They'll be ready. Add some peanut oil to fry in. You want it as deep as half of the thickness of the patty and allow it to get up to 350, 360. We are no longer buying mayonnaise at the store. This is my husband's new obsession. Typically I do 1 cup of olive oil or avocado oil. I'm out of both. I would like to make this and jar it and sell it to all of y'all. It's that good. So it's a substitution for salad dressing or mayonnaise on a sandwich or pasta salad or, I mean, it damn near can go on anything. 1 egg. My board's getting a little hot. 1½ to 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Just depends on how tangy you like it. 2 pickled jalapenos. I do not have any. Wait a minute, I lied. Yes, I do. I have some homemade. I'm gonna throw a little garlic in there too. Half a package of ranch seasoning. Yes, I am going to start making my own. I just have not done that yet. half a tablespoon of black pepper, half a tablespoon of garlic powder, and a little salt. And I'm gonna throw an extra fresh pepper in there just cause. And blend. And that, my friends, is the delicious jalapeno ranch mayonnaise. And if you want it a little bit thinner, just add a little milk and it'll thin right up. You can also use it as a dip. I made a Texas toast recipe. I like it better than I do the white bread recipe. If you want that recipe, I just use my bread maker. I'm not a baker, but if you want that recipe, let me know. I'm adding garlic butter to these and popping them in the oven at 375. I'm using homemade salted butter and I'm adding garlic powder. Now carefully into the oil. And once it gets a nice brown color on the other side, even more carefully, flip. And then set aside on a wired rack so you don't get soggy bottoms. And the way I advise you to flip is using two spatulas. I only toasted one side. JG wanted cheese on his. I only had one slice. Adding some of those purple onions and some homemade cowboy candy. Here, babe, come take a bite.
It's too late now. You gotta go.
Here, take this plate with you.